Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Injustice Gods Among Us 2, Issue 1, which is actually just called Injustice 2 now. But before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 191, and that show will review all the comics I read this week in one show. The exclusive comics are in the description below, and the episode will be annotated on Friday. But let's start talking about Injustice 2, Issue 1. I was so excited for this book. I'm a huge Tom Taylor fan. Loved his run on Injustice. Even though I don't really play the video game, I love this series. And I was really excited to see what the next chapter of Injustice would look like. Especially because we definitely had a full of Injustice, right? We had 5 volumes, including another kind of spin-off volume. You would think you would have enough of Injustice. And as those volumes were going on, I kind of did have enough. But now, with the sequel game, we have an opportunity to kind of explore more story and more characters. So that's why I was excited. Beautiful cover here. We get to see Batman and his crew. We actually see Superman in the background too. So who is this character they're going up against? Honestly, I will say though, this doesn't really happen in the story, so it's a little misleading because it's still more Superman, Batman kind of versing each other with a dash of Suicide Squad, which we'll talk about. But let's get into the artwork first. Really good artwork. It's the same solid artwork and expressive artwork that we're used to with Injustice. That has been very consistent over the now 6 volumes of the book, so I'm glad that they're using the same art style. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we begin with Batman and Superman, of course, showing that these two powerful beings know each other inside out. And Superman says some bad words to Batman, Batman says some bad words to Superman, and it's fun. It just, you know that Tom Taylor knows these characters so well, and it's just a very interesting exchange between those two. And so we get to see Superman in jail. He's staying there for now, I guess. And it kind of reminded me of that All-Star Superman moment when Lex Luthor's in jail and kind of spits on the glass. It definitely reminded me of that. I don't know if it was a callback to that, but I had an All-Star Superman vibe seeing that scene. And then it moves on to Harley and Batman's relationship, which has also been such a highlight of Tom Taylor's run and Injustice in general, is that Harley Quinn is more of an anti-hero than a villain. And of course, in recent years, that's kind of what she's been. But I really like her comedy here. It's not too over the top, and you really get to see some really great psychological things from her too, and her trying to be this friend to Batman. I love this kind of running joke in the issue where she's like, oh, you know, I know you want me to be Robin. You don't have Robin anymore, so I'll be Robin, but don't call me Robin. I'm still Harley Quinn. So love their dynamic, and you see by the end of the issue where Batman helps Harley because Harley's being recruited by the Suicide Squad, where Batman goes to rescue her. So you see that Batman might actually care about Harley Quinn and be true friends with her. You never know Batman's true motives. And then you get a little glimpse of another aspect of Injustice, Tom Taylor's run. That was so great, and that was Dinah and Green Arrow and their son. I mean, they were just such a great part of Injustice Gods Among Us Year 2, and their relationship with Harley Quinn, which we get to see in this issue. So it's nice to see them alive. That was great. And I'm glad to see that they're going to be playing a part in this section of Injustice. So that was just another great addition. And by the end, we see, again, Harley Quinn maybe teaming up with the Suicide Squad, but Batman comes to the rescue to go up against Amanda Waller. But you have an ending that's kind of weird, because you have Batman with a gun. I'm like, what's going on there? Of course, hopefully that's explained in the next issue, but just kind of felt way out of character. You're like, why is Batman holding guns? What's going on here? But also you see him have this red thing going on in his eye, so maybe he's being controlled by someone. We don't know what's going on, so we'll see in the next issue. I don't know anything that's going on in the Injustice 2 video game. I don't know any plot details, so for me it's very fresh of where this story is going. But I thought this was such a great introduction to the Injustice world again, and Tom Taylor does exactly what he does best, which is the character interactions. He has some great interactions. I've named them throughout the review, but Batman, Superman, Harley Quinn, Green Arrow, Dinah. I mean, there's so many great character moments here that makes you very invested in the Injustice world. So Injustice 2 issue 1, very good start to the series, where I feel like it could be a series that you might feel fatigued, but it actually gives you some I would say throwbacks in Injustice, the very good years of Injustice, the comic book, and also gives you something new for the comic too. So Injustice 2 gets 4.5 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.